1991 Ford Fiesta RS Turbo. We actually pulled this car out of storage along with the 205 GTI that you can see behind. This one shows no previous keepers, so original owner, 47,000 miles, super standard. It's not got silly wheels on it or an exhaust or aftermarket seats. The engine is in standard form as Ford intended it. In my favorite color for the RS Turbo is the white, the green accents. Super honest little car. Rapidly rising in value, these things now. But we'll start by having a look at the bodywork, then we'll do the interior and we'll get the engine started. If you go through the description, we'll put everything we've got in the way of paperwork, tell you a bit about the car's history, all that sort of stuff. But of course, if you've got any specific questions, you can always just let us know and we're happy to help. If we start on this front driver's side, if we look down the side of the car, you'll see it is all nice and straight all the way down there. Panel gaps and everything are all good. This front bumper is all nice and clean there. Green trim and everything's all good all the way along. It's in properly as well. It's not peeling out or anything like that. Where it meets the arch, quite often you can have a funny gap there, but that's nice. And the same with this arch extension, part of the RS body kit. That is good all the way back. On the inside of it, as you can see, is all lovely and clean. All the way around, you've got a little bit of dirt there, but other than that, no sign of anything nasty. On the correct original 3-spoke wheels, and we've got a good tyre there with loads of tread left in it, not dried out or anything like that. The driver's side wing and everything along there is all lovely and clean. No sort of dirt or corrosion or anything around the wing mirror, the indicator. Now, I've seen a few RS Turbos suffering from the same problem. These body kits can go a little bit wobbly over time. So if you see here on this bit of the arch there, and if you look sort of further here, it just wants taken off and refitted. We have had a car through where it had recently been done and the difference is unbelievable. You get rid of little things like that where it's bowing out. It should be sitting like that. Obviously looks much better than just like that. It doesn't spoil the car at all, but for the 2-3 hours work it is to sort it out, the difference is huge. More importantly though, it is all intact. It's all in one piece. There's no sort of cracks or damage on the body kit going all the way down the side. The jacking point covers are there. While we're here, we can have a good look underneath. And again, it does look to be nice and clean under there. No sign of any corrosion or rot or anything like that. Driver's door itself. Actually, while we're on, do me a favour. When you take the body kit off, these should be the right colour and there should be rivets, not screws. So they would look a lot better if you just fixed it like that. Nice, easy job to make it look better. But more importantly, it's a zero previous owner, 40-odd thousand mile RS Turbo. You can't fit that bit and you can sort of body kit out. So yeah, driver's door, lovely and clean. Around the handles, around the door and everything, all good. Plastics and everything are all nice and dark. They're not dried out or brittle. All the rubbers are good. All the way around that door frame is nice and clean. This side of the windscreen is good all the way around. As you can see, have a good look at the roof from here. See, it's not full of ripples or dents or anything like that. It is a sunroof car. We do have a little tiny lump in the paint just there. Worth pointing that out. Rear pop-out windows now. These are stamped as well, and the clips and everything are also there. They pop out properly. This rear quarter, all lovely and clean along there. And again, if we look back along from this side, bodywork's lovely and straight. It's not ripply or full of filler or anything like that. And then this rear arch, although it's plastic, yes, it's lovely and clean. You do have metal here. And again, that's all lovely and solid, as you can see. Another good 3-spoke wheel, another good tyre. Right, round onto the back. The barge, if we're going to be really picky, has faded ever so slightly. But all the stickering and everything is all correct and clean. Now, this was the supplying dealer. So that's still the original. Just given the look of them, I would say they're the correct original plates. We have the sticker in the window, which is nice. It's just always a nice little touch to have those little bits, especially on low owner cars. Seams on both sides are all nice and clean and straight, no sign of any corrosion. Lower half of the body kit and the bumper is all good. The exhaust sits nice and straight. We can have a good look from under here as well. Again, as you can see, all nice and clean under there. Continue our way around. We'll have a look up the passenger side. You can see again this side lovely and straight, no ripples or dents or anything like that. Around the filler cap is all nice and clean. The plastic on the filler cap itself is all nice, it's not dried out. Top of the boot lid and the spoiler and everything is all good. Don't have any damage at all to that. Right, so into this arch, again it's got a little bit of road dirt, where we've just briefly taken it down the road, because you would, because it's a nice sunny day and it's an RS Turbo. And again, another good 3-spoke wheel. But like I say, all the metal behind the body kit is all good. And inside the arch itself is lovely and clean. So, both jacking points on this side again. Those covers are still there. Good look under there. All nice and clean under there. All the green trim sits nicely as well. It's not peeling off or anything like that. There is literally no sort of marks or scrapes or dents or dings anywhere really on the bodywork. Even the door checks and everything, the leaded edges are lovely and clean. Have a look at the roof from this side. Again, nice and straight. The gutters are all good. Glass is nice and clear on this side as well. Nice front arch again. A little bit of road dirt, but lovely, clean, bright white arches and another good wheel and tyre. Round onto the front, the indicator lens and the headlight lens on this side are good, as are both fog lights. I do like those double fogs. Same on this side. We do have a little crack in the indicator, and I believe they're the same as a normal Mark III Fiesta, so you can just replace them with standard ones. You don't have to pay fast forward premium. Bonnet itself, around the vents and everything, where they quite often can get stone chips and marks, or the paint can peel on these, is lovely. There's no sign of any issues there. And the bonnet itself, if we get a few different angles there, lovely and straight, no ripples. As far as sort of stone chips and stuff go, it's lovely and clean all the way along. None at all to worry about there. Even on the edge of the bumper and everything, really, really good. There's no scuffs, there's no stone chips, nothing at all. Really, really good. So yeah, bodywork, fantastic condition. Just what you'd expect for the ownership and the miles. This driver's door card is all nice and clean. Interior wise, it doesn't have any funny smells. The headlining's not sagging down or anything like that. Underside of the sunroof could do with a clean. There you go, there's a job for you to do. We do have some Ford service stickers here, but we do have a good service history with it as well, so we'll detail that in the description. But we've got it's quite hard to read. 13, 19, 17. So there you go. And then we've got the rubber mats down, but they've obviously been down for a long time because the carpets are lovely and clean. This light grey that you got on some of the Fords didn't age very well. It took a lot of dirt on, but actually this is lovely and clean all the way around. Rear bench is all nice and tidy. There's no sign of any sort of cigarette burns or wear or holes or damage or anything at all. Driver's seat itself, obviously Recaro's on the front. This lovely sort of multicoloured pattern on it. This one's lovely and tidy. There's no sign of any wear at all to the bolster on the lower half or the top half. Rest of it's really, really good. Got the two-tone turbo steering wheel, which is really cool. Again, no sign of any wear at all on that. Got a tiny little bit of wear actually on the top right-hand corner. Guessing someone's driven it like that. Top of the dash and everything is all good. There's no sign of any cracking or damage there. And then you've got original stereo as well. It's really cool. Hasn't even had an aftermarket stereo fitted there. We've got the electric boot release, which will pop as we go around. 47,308 miles on this one. Really, really low. Again, all the door checks and everything are nice. Insides the door, the bottom of the door, all really good. Into the boot. And again, I showed you before, but the parcel shelf is all nice and clean. It's not sort of sun bleached or anything like that. It's been kept in a garage for most of his life, I would guess. This panel on the inside of the boot is all lovely and clean all the way around, as is all the carpet and the lining and everything. Lift this carpet up and have a look under there. Again, it's got the original sound deadening, which is cracked a little bit, which they always do, but no sign of any corrosion or moisture or anything like that. Really good under there. And again, the underside of the boot lid, same story, lovely and clean. The lips are all nice and sharp all the way around, really good. Happy with that. Right, passenger side. Again, another nice clean door card, so this material matches the seats. And again, this passenger seat, really, really good. No sign of any wear on the bolsters at all. Like I mentioned before, no funny smells. The carpet's lovely and clean. Everything seems to work. Windows, heaters, all that sort of stuff. It's always good. And then under here, we'll do some dodgy camera work and put this bonnet to stay up. If you have a look on this panel here again, lovely and clean all the way along. Obviously been well looked after, well polished, well cared for. Strut tops and the inner wings are all lovely and clean. And again, this hasn't been overly detailed. We've given it a good wipe down outside because it was a bit dusty from where it's been sat. But a good detail would make a big difference, get rid of all this sort of just general dirt. But more importantly, it's been sat here since yesterday. No sign of any fluid on the floor. I haven't started it today because it's nice and warm. We want to just fire it up, stone cold, check what it sounds like. It does have an immobilizer fitted, but it's a nice easy one. It's just one of those. Red light goes off, and there you go. So fire it up on the button. That's first time today. As you can see, temperature completely stone cold. No sign of any warning lights or anything on there. Engine itself, lovely and smooth and quiet. I'll set up for a couple of seconds so I can have a good listen. If we go around the back, you'll see no sign of any smoke or moisture or oil or anything like that at all. Nothing at all on the floor. Give it a little rev. There you go, no sign of any smoke or anything. Lovely and smooth. It's been with us sort of 3-4 days now. It starts on the button. I have briefly driven it down the road. When did I take it? Yesterday afternoon. And to be fair, it drives exactly as you'd expect it to. Lovely and tight. Tyres are nice. They're not dry or sort of wobbly or anything like that. Brakes are good. It pulls really well as you'd expect. A lot of these hot hatches from this generation are a bit of a letdown, but I don't think you can call this a letdown at all. They're really, really good fun to drive. So there you have it. 1991 Ford Fiesta RS Turbo, one owner from new, 47,000 miles. If you want any more information, just give us a shout. We're happy to send any more videos, photos, if there's anything specific you want to see. If you want to come and have a look at the car in person, that's not a problem. We're open every day for viewings. Just give us a shout and we'll book you in. Or if you can't get here, if you're a million miles away, let us know. We can do a video call or like I say, send you any more photos or videos. Check the description. We'll put on there all the information that we know about the car. But again, if we can help you, just let us know. Thank you.